Yep. He's in the corner, he's in trouble.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready? Okay. I'd like to call the meeting to order. It's so nice to see a full house. This is wonderful. We'd like to have roll call, please.
Councilmember Davies?
Yes.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes. I mean, here.
Here, yeah, thank you.
See what he did.
Councilmember Chun? Mayor Pro Tem Power? Here. And Mayor Pogencourt?
Here.
Councilmember Chun is absent tonight, thank you.
We'd like to have Reverend Mike Safford come up from Tehachapi Vineyard Church to give our invocation. He's a regular here.
He's a regular.
Did you set this up for Schlosser? Do you want?
It's gonna be a spicy night.
Oh boy, we're in trouble.
All right, council members, thank you for your service. Great. Chief, can we pray together? Father, we're so very grateful for this beautiful home that you have allotted to us to steward together, this place that we call Tehachapi. We're so grateful, Lord, for those who give so much of their life to make this not just a well-run city, but home for so many people. Our gratitude is just through the roof. Father, we ask tonight that you give grace and wisdom to our council members, to our mayor, city manager, Lord, all those involved in the management and stewardship of the city. We pray for the police department, the growing police department, looking at all these officers back here, the fire department, the other first responders. Would you grace them, protect them, their lives? We're grateful for their otherly active service on behalf of us all. And we remind ourselves tonight collectively, Father, that the city of Tehachapi doesn't belong to us. It's yours and it's ours to steward. So give us grace and wisdom and insight on how to do that well. Bless our city that we love and that you love. We ask, Father, in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Mayor.
Hey, Michael, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
Sure. Salute. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Okay, Chief, I think we have you up next. Police Chief Stanridge has some work to do tonight.
A little bit. It seems like every time I put something on the agenda, I try to do 2 or 3 things at once.
That's okay.
So we want to get started here tonight. First thing we'll do is a swearing in and oath of office and badge pinning for 2 new officers. And I'll talk about each one of them, and then we'll get them up here and let their families pin them. So first we have Elizabeth Narvaez. And Elizabeth started with us as a police dispatcher. And so she spent a little bit of time in that dispatch room, and then came to me one day and said, Chief, I want to be a police officer. And I said, well, let me think about that. I was kind of taken aback. I didn't think, I mean, it was so brief that she had been a dispatcher, but I think her heart was really always wanting to be uniformed personnel. And I tell you what, we couldn't be happier. We're glad she's part of the team, regardless of what position she has filled in that department. She's done well. She's someone who excels, and she's a total team player, and we're looking forward to big things for her in the future. And we're just glad now that we can, get her badge pinned tonight formally. They graduated a couple of weeks ago. We had them on field training, and then we had to go back down to Kern County for the swearing in, and that was last Friday. So we also have Officer Jordan Cooper. So Officer Jordan Cooper came to us as a police trainee, and he applied and went through the process, and he is now going to be sworn officer for the city of Tehachapi as well. And we're looking forward to it. As a matter of fact, Jordan, just like Elizabeth, now lives in this area, and so we're continuing to grow our department with folks that live within this community, and I couldn't be more proud of our ability to get that done. And it's not just me that gets it done, it's our command staff, our background investigators, our sergeants that help get it done, and the reputation of our department that keeps getting people to want to come and work here. So I couldn't be more proud as the chief. So with that, let's go ahead and do it. Let's, Elizabeth, can you come up, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your right hand, and then I will just read the paragraph you just say I do after. Okay. Okay. I, Elizabeth Narves, do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, way to go.
So, do you want to introduce your family and then tell everyone who's going to pin your badge on?
Sure. Okay, so my husband, Valentin Narvais, and my two boys, Valentin and Phoenix. Go ahead, stand up. Come on.
So I lucked out when they did the badge pinning down. Oh, she kept it in there. Smart. They have a little straw because, I mean, you could stab somebody. So anyway, if you wouldn't mind.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, then get out of your way.
Thank you.
How about a family shot?
Yeah, you want to get a family photo and then I'll jump in there and get one.
You're taller than me.
Ready?
3, 2.
Then one more with the chief.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Oh, all of us? Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do both, with
Yes.
family, everybody, and then we'll just do the two.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I blinked. Yes. All right. 3.
One sec. Just to freeze up on here. Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, Jordan, where you at? So what I didn't tell you about Jordan is that he's a Garces grad.
Yay.
And
Cancel.
Yay,
Cal
Jordan.
State Bakersfield, road runner, and he's arrested.
Awesome.
So just keep that in mind. Come on up. You want to introduce your family and let everyone know who's going to put
Yeah,
your badge
so
on?
I got a pretty big family here. So I got my aunt Denise, my uncle Ryan, grandmother Pam, Aunt Amy, cousin Etienne, cousin Leanna, cousin Abby, daughter Harmony, future mother-in-law Danielle, and my fiance Michaelin. And Michaelin and Harmony will be pinning.
He's only got one badge.
So,
Whoever's ready, come on up.
Chief, you want to swear?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead. I swore at him, so that's why I forget.
Getting a little excited here.
Yeah.
You could do it all together, it's fine.
You can
Yeah, that's fine, no problem.
It's his ceremony.
We have to be quiet, okay?
I just read the paragraph, you just say I do afterwards. I, Jordan Cooper, do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Straw fellows.
Pull it out a little bit, and then it's like.
I wanna do it. I wanna do it.
It's gonna poke you.
Yeah, it's pokey. How, do we turn? Yeah, there we go. One more time.
Sure. Yeah. Come on up, guys.
Family, come on up.
Yeah.
I think he gets an award for the biggest
They've been waiting for
family.
No kidding. This is an opportunity for the record.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got it.
I wanna be in the middle.
We're gonna start with that already. Where you want? What we'll do is let's move you back and angle you kind of this way. So kind of swing around. Keep coming this way.
Okay.
Does that work okay?
Yes, perfect. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1. Perfect, thank you. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Then we get a couple more shots. Let's get both of our new, and then all you guys are gonna come up. Get the team shot again. Thank you. Oh, this one's for Claudia. Great, and I'd like to invite the rest of the department to come up. I'll never be a secret agent. I want that same thing on the web. Hey, keep coming this way, guys.
Brian, you gotta be up here.
Come over this way.
So he goes to the other side.
Got it, kind of double stack.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get it tighter.
Panoramic view.
Yep.
Act like we like each other.
Squeeze it in.
Where do you need to go?
All right, ready in 3, 2, 1.
So we will be doing a promotion in the next council meeting or two. We gotta look at the calendar. We currently have some backgrounds going, so we're gradually filling the department back up for our vacant positions. I want to thank council for their trust and thank council for the Measure S funding that you've allocated to help us get this department where it needs to be to provide the service that the citizens demand and deserve. So now, we're gonna do the end of 2024 Employee of the Quarter. And I'm gonna say some nice things about Robin, and she might get embarrassed back there, but I really don't care. She's a highly valued employee, and we think so much of her for the job that she does and the job that she did, being thrust into a position rather abruptly, one that we knew she was capable of stepping in, but you know, you never know what somebody can do until they're given the opportunity. And I see a lot of great things for Robin in the future. And so we got some big plans for her moving forward as the department continues to grow and reorganize and restructure and all the things we do. But I want to talk a little bit about what Robin really did for us. Robin's been with the Tehachapi Police Department since 2016. She's one of the founding dispatchers that was hired when the department was brought back online. And 7 months ago, Robin was asked to step in for the role of interim dispatch supervisor. Robin helped us coordinate California Department of Justice, doing numerous audits and helping us get back up online with some of the things that had needed to be corrected. She helped us reobtain our FEMA certification. She got our radio licensing. There were some changes with the FCC. She got that taken care of. And Robin has been instrumental in planning our 911 upgrade that's going to be taking place over the next few months. So I couldn't be more proud of the accomplishments that Robin's been able to do. We're in the process of getting some new screens in there to almost make it like a real-time crime center. There's a lot of good things that happen in there, and as those projects are done, I'll invite council with the city manager to come in and take a look and see, you know, where our funds are being spent. So we thought it was a no-brainer that Robin would be the final quarter of the year employee of the quarter, and I'm going to ask her to come up now so we can present her with a certificate and thank her for accomplishments and recognize her job well done. Robin. And Robin is one of the unsung heroes in the comm center on the radio, and I know a lot of people don't know who she is other than her voice, so this is an excellent opportunity to let the public know who she is and some of the people that are in there doing the good work. So come on up, Robin, and I want to say thank you. On behalf of Lieutenant Dunham, Lieutenant Rupert, can you come up? Because I think this has been a team effort with the things that she's done for each one of us, different projects and things. I think it'd be great to have a group recognition for her. All right, Robin, thank you very much.
3, 2, 1.
Did you want to introduce your family and embarrass them, Kim?
I can. So my family's here with me tonight. I have my husband, Mark. If you guys want to stand up. My husband, Mark, my daughter, Greta, and her husband, Carson, my son, Lars, and then Caleb and Karsten in the very back.
All right.
Robin was with the family.
Sure.
All right. Come on up. Come on up, everybody. Oh, your son's grown like 6 inches since I saw him at Christmas.
I think it's the shoes. Hopefully he's done growing.
That's what I said, and they're not.
All right. Everyone look here in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Oh, we got one more. You always got to be ready to go to the side. That turn.
And then here.
Thank you.
All right, Robin, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You made it, Chief.
I want to thank you so much. I have been a resident here for 53 years, and I don't think our police department has been this strong in that amount of time. I think Chief might have something to do with that as well. So we thank you very, very much for your service and continued service. And Jordan and I have something in common. We're both Garces graduates. Go Rams. My mom ran that school for almost 25 years, so yeah. And she's on the Wall of Fame, so that was hard when I moved here to compete against Garces as a Tehachapiite. So thank you, gentlemen and ladies and Chief, because the growth is wonderful.
Go
Okay,
Warriors.
No, it took me a long time before I made the transition, I'll tell you.
It's a great
It was a
rivalry,
long
but
time.
we pulled out so far ahead.
Well, especially when the Garces coach was the coach up here, that was Mr. Ogilvy. Yeah, that was tough.
I'd like to just take a moment to thank Chief. We are very blessed to have Chief
Yes,
and
we
his
are.
family here, you know, helping us lead this community and create a safer environment, and his leadership staff, you know, and everybody here and the ones that are not here, because it is a 24/7 operation, and the dedication is remarkable. We're really on a good path, and the trick is keeping it that way, of course, like everything that we do. But I just want to thank Chief and all of the employees of the Tehachapi Police Department, everybody that supports the PD. So thank you very much.
It's tough. It's great to see the growth, that's for sure. So thank you. Okay, we have the consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial. If anybody in the audience or council has something they want removed that we need to discuss further, will you please let us know? Otherwise, we can go ahead and take a motion for that to be.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor, or yes, you'll go roll call.
Davies?
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
Ogencourt.
Yes.
It's a 4-0 vote to approve.
Okay, and then we have public comment. Anything from the peanut gallery? No? Was it, I'll wait till they, no, I don't think so. Tori, do we have anything on public comment?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Any public comment?
Public comment? Audience? Okay. All right, city clerk reports, please.
We're gonna go to community engagement.
Okay, those are all, yeah, consent agenda items. So community engagement, which would be key budge.
Mayor, council, it's, once again, we're back in February to recognize something that's, I'm proud that we have this program and that we partner with our friends at the County of Kern. It's sad that we need it, but I think that it's important that we recognize every year that February is Baby Safe Surrender Month. So that gives the opportunity for newborns, for parents that are not ready, to surrender their newborn at an emergency room, at a fire department, without question, so that that child is safe and has an opportunity to have a life. And I'd like to invite Dee Zimmerman to come forward. She's going to accept this recognition proclamation on behalf of the County of Los Angeles, or County of Los Angeles. I'm getting a flashback. Sorry about that. Thinking about the Garces.
Yeah, I know.
Rivalry. Yeah, representing the County of Kern. So I'd like to invite Dee. She's got a few things that she'd like to share.
First of all, I apologize for not have coming to one of these earlier. I think this is the first time I feel like a part of the community. This was great. And the recognition, amazing. There are 3 pregnancy centers in Kern County. There's the Bakersfield Pregnancy Center, Ridgecrest, and us. And so we're happy to partner with the Department of Human Services for this. As you know, a lot of our job is de-escalating crises. And so when there are safe places for these women to go, we're grateful. We're grateful. And it's not just, like a lot of you knew that I taught sexual health in the public school system for 15 years. And so it's getting out this word that even if you are borderline abusive, if you're like, I can't handle it. I mean, a lot of this is instability. A lot of this is just unhealthy home life. And so even if this is a safe place to take your baby for 2 weeks just to get your head back, just to calm down and get some help, we're just incredibly grateful and happy to be part of it. And glad that you're, thank you for letting us speak on this.
And I'd like to invite our mayor, council, if you'd like to join for photo opportunity in sharing this proclamation.
Sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dang
Just call me humble. Chief and I get
Did you
our
notice she
knees.
didn't use the cane from here to there?
Grab my camera. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for being a part of this.
Okay,
Thanks
we've
for
got a
your
few-
willingness to do this.
Here, we'll start with Claudia. Have her move that way. And the Pat. And for me. Perfect, thank you so much. Oh, let's turn the proclamation around so it can be shown, yeah.
I suppose it should be in front of her.
Both, yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, and this is the City of Tehachapi's proclamation, Safely Surrender Baby Awareness Month, and the City of Tehachapi proclaims February 2025 as Safe Surrender Baby Awareness Month. The City of Tehachapi thanks the Safely Surrendered Baby Coalition, led by the Department of Human Services, for its dedication to educating and sharing the importance of the safely surrender baby law. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Well
Appreciate
done.
it. Thank you.
Okay. Are we ready?
Mom is our lawyer.
Ours is a lawyer's attorney extraordinaire.
Okay, next, what I have, shop to a T. So over the past couple of weeks, we talked about what we're doing as we prepare for events for the upcoming year. Farmers Market is one where we sell Tehachapi branded merchandise, t-shirts to the public, hats, and they're very popular. Well, we haven't changed the design in a couple of years, so we thought it was time to take a look at new designs as we start to see the sales kind of dip down as we look year over year and week over week at our farmers market. And these shirts are also for sale to the public in City Hall. People can come in. And as we looked, we realized that we had a surplus inventory of 400 plus shirts, t-shirts with different old Tehachapi branding on it. So what we decided we thought might be a good idea, and what we want to pitch to you tonight, is that what we want to do is offer these shirts to the public in a program. Somebody jumping ahead of myself. Apologies. Yeah, so we're where we had done in the past where people would bring in receipts for shopping small and local business. And they would be presented with a gift card, and the council had approved us purchasing gift cards from local businesses. What we want to do this year is do the same thing, is we want to invite people to shop small at our local mom and pop businesses. Bring in a receipt for every $50 that they purchase at a mom and pop shop, we give them a t-shirt while supplies last. And then that incentivizes them here in this first quarter, which is traditionally a little bit slower for business, to go out and shop small and continue to support mom and pop businesses. So on the screen, this is the inventory of old shirts that we have. They're all brand new, but they were all put together a couple of years ago in design. So we want to update, as we noticed that sales trended down each week as these has been available. So I think they're ready for a new program to get them out into the public. So what we'd like to do is offer this program to the public, bring a receipt to City Hall, valued at $50, they get to select the t-shirt. And if they bring in $200 worth of receipts, then we'd give them 4 t-shirts while supplies last, and that's what we'd like to do through the month of March. So, and so to kind of understand the fiscal impact of this, approximately $10 a shirt is what was spent on these at 400. So we're looking at $4,000 that we have spent, budgeted over the past 3 years in this program. That's combined to come up with the inventory that's available. So that would be the impact to doing this. So we just want to make sure that you were in support of this idea of supporting local business, and we're going to move forward March 1st.
Good.
And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Do we have any questions from the public and or council?
So you have new designs already made up?
No, they're not made up yet, but we wanted to go through this and see what if the community, wants to participate. And if we've got this in that nothing happens and we see 400 shirts at the end of this, we'll have our beginning inventory of shirt sales for the farmers market.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to ship these off like the Super Bowl shirts that for the other team that didn't win.
Yeah.
But we'll make these available for sale in the market.
Out of curiosity, do you know how many we've sold?
Oh, no, I don't have a number. I know that this has been, Jessica will reorder these shirts numerous times throughout the market. And this is something that started 3 years ago with these designs. So they've been reordered multiple times. So we average.
And there's a question behind this.
I was going to say there's
an average of about, when they're brand new, about 15 shirts per week, about 150 shirts per market are sold. We noticed last year it dipped down to 10 shirts per week, so we sold 100 t-shirts at Farmers Market over the 10 weeks.
Good.
Questions?
I just have a question. Does that include our local restaurants? You just mentioned shops.
Yeah, if it's a local, as long as it's not McDonald's.
No, yeah,
you know,
no, but like
if you go into
Four
some in the
Seasons
city,
Cafe
yeah, Four
or-
Seasons, for his
okay,
receipt.
Wellness. Okay, got it. Just curious.
Yeah.
Because that could be easy.
It should be. That's what we're hoping.
We want to get the shirts out there. We want people
Yeah.
to wear a
Yeah.
Tehachapi shirt, show pride.
What was the award for this time it's gonna be a t-shirt, what was the prize last time?
We were doing $20 gift cards to local eateries. So if you brought in, yeah, $100 at Canine Creek or $100 of auto repair at a local city of Tehachapi business, we give you a $20 eatery gift card. So Corey went out and purchased gift cards with the money that you allotted him at all of our different eateries, and then the consumer, our resident, came in and got to pick whatever they wanted.
I think
While
we had
supplies last.
We got a deal going, Corey, so that when we play Garces, we can wear all our t-shirts down there.
Everyone should have one.
Yes, they
That's
should.
right.
That's right.
Okay. Any other questions? But this was based on information, but if you guys are in support, this is what the plan is moving forward without any concern.
I think it's a good plan.
Yeah, I do
Plus,
too.
people like to have it for gifting to
Yeah.
family members that don't live here, so.
That's true.
Yeah, perfect.
Very clever.
Thank you very much for the support.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Keith. Developmental Services Director's Report, Jay?
All right. Good evening, Mayor, council members. The one item to discuss tonight is the rodeo grounds entrance fencing and landscaping project award. So as hopefully you guys have seen over the years, we have steadily been spending funds out at the Tehachapi Event Center as we've been working that facility, either repairing things that need to be repaired, replacing benches or bleachers, improving the roadway access, and then we've also been partnering with others who have been making improvements out there. Most notably, a private donation from the Milano family led to the construction of the primary entrance that you see on Denison, more or less directly across the street from WM's facility. So the city has budgeted, you all approved the budget using Measure S funds to continue to enhance these entrance improvements, including new landscaping and fencing along Denison Road in front of the event center property. And that work is, by the way, consistent. As a reminder to you all, we do have an event center master plan that was developed a number of years ago. And so as we take these little steps as we're working through this and we partner with others, we continue to use that as sort of our North Star for how we're going to build out and enhance that facility as time goes on. So this is just another step in terms of improving that. So a new fence is proposed, about 1,000 feet of 3-rail wood fence, similar to what we've used along the bike path on Tehachapi Boulevard. We think that's a pretty nice enhancement. We should show you a photo of what we've got out there now. So just about anything's an enhancement over what the barbed wire fence that we have there that needs a little bit of love. So we're looking forward to doing this project. Before I talk about the bidding procedure, just also to let you know that repaving Denison Road is also part of this year's Measure S paving project. And so the whole area with the combination of the fencing and the landscaping is going to get quite a facelift in the coming year. So following that effort, we advertised for this project on January 11th and received bids on February 11th. We got quite a strong bid result. We received bids from 6 different contractors. We performed a responsiveness review and determined that the low bid provided by Yukon Fence is responsive. The fiscal impact for that fund is included in this year's budget, again using Measure S funds. And so I recommend that you award the rodeo grounds entrance fencing and landscaping project to Yukon Fence in the amount of $48,998.80 and authorize the city manager to approve any necessary change orders up to a maximum. In this case, we're asking for 20%. That's an abnormally large change order budget from a percentage standpoint, but not abnormally large from a cost standpoint. So 20% is $9,799.76. So again, due to the small size of the project, we're asking for that additional grace when it comes to change orders. Make sure we can get the project done and not have to come back until we're ready to call it complete. So that concludes my report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
we have any from the public? Council members?
Where's UConn based?
Bakersfield. And we've done a number of projects. I believe UConn did the big Tehachapi Boulevard fencing project for us. So, yeah.
That was a very nice job.
Yeah, we have a good relationship with UConn Fence.
Very good.
That's good.
I have a weird question.
Okay.
I have a weird question because I've driven by there numerous times and that fencing, the tumbleweeds catch there,
Mhm.
big time. Will putting the railing there and removing the fencing that's currently there, will that have any effect on FOD on the airport?
That's an interesting question. There is a secondary fence already that separates the rodeo grounds area from the airport proper. So no, it probably will simply translate the weed issue you're talking about to this secondary fence. So I don't think it'll be a problem for the airport.
Okay.
But no, it's an interesting question. But I think
Two
we're okay.
answers for you, Mayor Pro Tem. One is no, because there is a 6-foot chain link fence around the entire airport
Okay.
area. It's aviation use. The second is Mr. Marsh has been working with Brightview, our landscape maintenance company, along with our public works staff, and we have really reduced the amount of tumbleweeds in this entire valley. So we're spraying where we can, working with the county, County of Kern and other areas. We're mitigating the rolling tumbleweeds that always break loose, every fall, if you will, and also the what do they call it? Those little yellow tall things.
Star thistle.
Star thistle.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation.
That's
You would ask me.
I'm
on the
thinking
day, I
about
can't
what
remember.
milkweed or
Mustard.
mustard weed. Thank you.
Oh, mustard
And
weed, yeah.
so, in years past, we were just fed up with it, and we thought we got to get ahead of this. And Dawn has really been heading that effort. So we have far less rolling weeds after they break loose. So, no to your question, and yes, we're mitigating as much as we can. Even outside of the city, we're working closely with the County of Kern, especially with the open fields to the east of us.
Thank you. I live over by the high school. Now that you mention it, like 3 years ago, I had so many tumbleweeds in my backyard. I couldn't even let my dogs into the backyard. And I have a little small backyard. So I have noticed a depreciation or a
And not to say
lack,
that we're going to
but-
eliminate it completely,
No.
but it's about spraying, it's about mowing, and weather dependent. There's lots of factors, but we're trying very hard to
Okay.
stay in front of it.
Perfect, thank you.
Anybody else?
You need a I'm done.
Yes, please, we're looking to award to UConn Fence.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Okay, Davies?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Howard?
Yes.
Hogencourt?
Yes.
It's a 4-0 vote to approve.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, city manager reports.
Thank you, Mayor Fogencourt. You're doing a splendid job. Tonight is your first,
Thank you.
as the mayor running a meeting, so thank you, and you're doing a great job.
Made me
A
blush.
couple things I wanted to mention tonight. Thank you and congratulations to the Chamber of Commerce for their wine walk over the weekend on Saturday. I'm told it went off without a hitch and everyone was safe and had a good time and visited businesses and so on and so forth. So congratulations to Claire, the board, and the Chamber and all volunteers. Also to TMRA, they partnered with a company for a monster truck event at the rodeo grounds, Tehachapi Event Center and Rodeo Grounds. That was on Saturday and Sunday. I'm told this Saturday show was sold out.
Wow,
Sunday
that's
was
good.
just about sold out. Really a lot of good feedback. So as we enhance, Mr. Smith, as you know, years ago, we started this event center journey.
A while back.
Yeah, and I'll remind everybody that Mark and Jesse Milano, with their own money, donated, the rock entry monument, which is beautiful. They spent about $350,000 on that monument alone. And we've spent a little over $3 million over the last, 10 years or so, enhancing and changing different things and creating documents, engineering documents and things that will guide us through the Event Center Master Plan project. And so the Polar Plunge, TVRPD, I know that they have their meeting this evening, the regular board meeting. That's why Mr. Torres is not here. But they had a Polar Plunge on Monday, and past mayor, current council member Davies was there, and he actually jumped in the water. You couldn't bribe me to get in that water, there's no doubt. I touched it, and that was all my finger could handle.
I'm still cold.
Yeah, and I know Mayor Pokencourt wanted to get in, but her doctor said no, so next year, you'll be there, right? Okay.
Sure.
I'm
no fool.
But it's a reflection of, you know, in Tehachapi, this entire, we have so many really great opportunities and things to do for all age groups, so good stuff. Coffee with the Mayor is this Thursday over at the coffee shop on Mill Street, so please join us. Tehachapi Extraordinary Women, that has been closed. I don't know how many or submissions we got, but
115.
115 submissions, and they were all good. And I know the commission, or the committee, I should say the committee, has been set up, and they're reviewing those applications now, and we're looking forward to bringing that maybe to the next council, or soon thereafter.
Next council.
Next council, that's the plan, so looking forward to that. Also, this morning we started the Railroad Park revitalization project effort. And so today we had some tree trimming going on and some removal of some old trees that were just not, so the arborist said these have got to go. We've got some new trees that are going to be coming in. We're going to be enhancing the sprinkler system, some of the electrical system over the next couple months. Obviously working with the Chamber of Commerce and the arts community, because there are craft shows and different things there, but we're really excited about enhancing and revitalizing that park that was built many decades ago by volunteers. And so it's certainly time to do that. Now, the water tower tank looks, J.R. Long repainted the signs, the historic downtown signs. So really looking forward to that project. Also, the BK expansion project has started. The contractor has been hired, the contracts are in place, and I know that some chain link fence has been put around the backside for safety, of course, during construction, so that's been put in place, and so we're excited about that project moving forward. I know Jay and his team are working closely with TCTA, Tehachapi Community Theater Association, and so we're really excited about that. And some really good news. I've received a text from Kern County Chief Aaron Duncan this morning. And he told me that there was a train derailment to the west of here, down in the Caliente area. And he told me that the railroad called him and reported it and asked for him to come out and check it out. That is a major, major breakthrough. As you know, we have been on this project for too long, engaging the federal government, the state government, others. Railroad is regulated by the federal government, as you know, and there is no rule that says the railroad has to contact locals, right? But if a train derails, our chief needs to know. Our fire department needs to know, so that we can react appropriately. We have plans in place, but if we don't know, then we can't help. And the wind blows here, and if it's a tanker full of, fill in the blanks, it could be catastrophic. And so I think this morning was a moment in time that we can relish. They've done it once, they called us once. They actually called 911 and told Kern County Dispatch we've had a derailment. And so Kern County engaged appropriately. And he engaged me right away, he meaning Chief Duncan. And so I'm very proud of the fact that the city of Tehachapi once again has led this effort, just like we did with the 58 climbing lanes. Not in the city, but it matters to all of our residents. So I'm really excited. I'd like to thank the railroad for placing that call, and thank the fire department for engaging quickly and appropriately. So it's a big deal. Thank you to everybody involved.
Thank you.
That's all I have this evening. Thank you.
Council member reports. Phil?
Nothing this evening.
Jeanette?
No, it was just really good seeing all the families tonight with the police officers. That's lovely. That's wonderful to see such support. And I know, Dee, we talked earlier, Do you remember how many kids were surrendered this last year, or babies surrendered this last year? Was it over?
Total since 2006, 103 in Kern County.
In Kern County.
Yeah, almost 1,400 in California.
Wow. So keep up the excellent work helping the families in crisis, and that's it, just getting ready for the spring.
Michael?
Yeah, I was mentioning our city manager, Mr. Garrett, that it seems like I'm getting older, the police officers are just getting younger. They look like they're just fresh out of, they look like they're fresh out of junior high, not high school. But it's awesome, you know, that they're, especially in the time that we're in right now, about people wanting to become police officers. I think it's a compliment to Chief, a compliment to their city, that people want to get involved. I just hope we can hang on to it for a while. It's awesome to drive around town and see them hiding out and looking for, you know, because, you know, I come up and I go, man, I'm sure glad I stopped real good that time. But it's awesome to see our police department flourish and see the officers, the people that we have on your staff. It's pretty awesome. A lot of you know that I'm a volunteer at the Kern County Sheriff's Department, and I get to go down and work the dispatch center occasionally. And that is a job that I don't think I can handle. It's awesome. I've been down to Kern County Communications Center quite a bit, and I've sit through some trauma things, and I've heard things, and I was on one call where we had a young man hung up, or he called and hung up, and so the dispatcher called back, and then the kid, nobody answered, so their next thing is to send an officer there. Well, this man answered the phone, and he was not very polite, like my son didn't call. And so they ended up sending a Bakersfield officer there, and they arrested him because he had a felony warrant. That's the kind of people that they were dealing with, just for a 911 call, you know, hang up. So, but I really appreciate our dispatchers, what they do, and especially appreciate our police officers, what they do. By no means am I'm a sworn deputy, but I work hand in hand with a lot of them over 30 years. So it's been awesome to see our police flourish and our town flourish. Our town is beautiful, it's clean. Just recently, I've been starting to get calls for different service things through our church. Just today, I got a call. There's people wanting some jobs to do. You know, clean up, pick up something that we can, service project. So I'm starting to get those calls, and so I'll talk to Key and Maya and Greg about what we can do. There's a lot of people want to provide service to our city, and I think when we have that opportunity, I think we need to let them people help us out. So other than that, I'm just thankful to be here. First meeting, you know, been awesome serving on city council, being the mayor for the last 2 years. Had a lot of compliments, and I'm asking Ray, so you're the ex-mayor? And I said, no, former mayor. Sounds better. Sounds like corruption when you say the ex-mayor. But really proud to be part of this council and to work with Joni and to support her in everything that we're doing, and our city staff and everybody in this town. Just thankful to be part of this group. Thank you.
Thank you. And then today at the chamber lunch, someone came up to me and to thank me for the BK expansion, and she was excited to see that happening, and I've seen her in many plays. And again, thank you, Chief, for the expansion of our police department. My husband was a deputy sheriff here back in the day with one deputy sheriff, and his territory was from Walker Basin to Boron. So the fact that we have so many is extraordinarily a plus. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Okay. Okay, we're going to adjourn to closed session. If you have any questions, someone will come out and answer them for you if you stay. Okay, so this meeting is now adjourned. There we go.